matter what industry you are in, you'll be faced with two things: either marketing your business or marketing yourself. Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Get Visible with Kenny. Today I'll be sharing with you what I've called market like a pro. Marketing is the heartbeat of any business, is the lifeblood of business. People need to know you, people need to know your offerings, your product, your services exist before they can patronize you and before you can make money. And it's been said that attention is the currency of marketing. Attention is critical. If you can get people to pay attention to your services and unique offerings and products, they can pay you money. If people can pay you attention, they can pay you money. So I'll be sharing with you what I've called market like a pro. And I'll be sharing with you 3 principles that I've learned over the years that you can turn loose into use that can help you in your marketing game. Years back, I wrote a book called Don Justified, lessons from Nigeria's showbiz maestro, Don Jazzy. And, one of the things I did is that I marketed like a pro. And that's one of the strategies I'll be sharing with you in that video. I sent complimentary copies to influencers. I got interviewed on national dailies. I gave some very influential personalities to share, to talk about it, to help me post. I did a lot of things, and that helped in the sales of the book. So all the things you need to do to market like a pro is be customer focused, be customer centric. That is the first C. Customer focused. People have challenges in marketing because they look at what they want or what they think the customer wants. What you think the customer wants is not what matters. You need to actually do what the customer wants. For example, the customer in this contest might like short videos, a video of less than 1 minute. But if you do a video of 5 minutes, your audience may not pay attention to it. So you need to understand your audience, understand what they think, understand how they think, understand where they are, the age bracket, psychographics, demographics, where they are. Demographics is where they are. Psychographics is how they think. Because marketing is warfare and it's largely psychological. If you know how your customer thinks, then you can know how to meet their needs. If you know what their needs are, if you know what their pain points are, then you can meet that pain point. You can meet them at the point of their pain and convert it to pleasure. So you need to be clear. You need to be customer focused. You need to understand your audience. That is the first point. The second point is you need to embrace clarity. That is the second C. Clarity. Your marketing messages needs to be clear. It has to be clear. Your ideal audience, ideal customer need to understand what you're saying. There's a part in the Bible that says, my sheep heareth my voice. That's what the Bible says. Jesus said, my sheep heareth my voice. For those who are Christian, my sheep heareth my voice. And what that means, if you have to convert this Bible verse and relate it to marketing, it means your audience needs to be hearing your voice. They need to hear your voice. They need to be able to identify your voice. If your voice is not clear enough, then they won't be able to hear it and they won't be able to, do business with you. And that is why the clarity in your messaging comes in. You need to be clear in your message. You need to be clear. Don't use words. Don't use images. Don't use things they won't understand. For example, if my audience are teenagers, I can't be speaking to them in the language of millennials. If my product focuses on Gen Zs, I won't be using the language of millennials. I'll be using the language of Gen Zs, things they connect with. And that language has to be clear enough. The final point is consistency. It is not what you do in marketing. It's not what you do occasionally in marketing that makes your marketing effort consistent. It is what you do consistently. It's not what you do once in a while. It's what you do daily. It's what you do consistently. So if people are going to resist your offer, they will resist it because it's just a one-time thing. I mean, some of us have watched commercials of brands like Coca-Cola consistently. You might not really necessarily like Coke, but because you've been seeing that advert consistently, you just suddenly start desiring to buy Coca-Cola, buy Pepsi, or buy any of these, drinks. It's because you see the marketing message consistently. That's what consistency does. It wears out resistance. Consistency wears out resistance. If you keep knocking on a door, if people keep seeing your marketing message, they keep seeing your adverts on Instagram, they keep seeing your videos on YouTube, they keep seeing your marketing messages, then they will eventually do business with you. Because in business, people need to trust you. You need to gain name recognition first. They need to know you. It's called KLT, know, like, and trust. They need to know you. If they know you, it shouldn't end there. They need to like you, then they need to trust you. They need to know you, they need to like you, and they need to trust you. So once you can build trust with them, they will be able to part with their money. So it's not just enough for them to like you or know you. If they like you, likeness doesn't pay your bills. They need to be able to trust you, and you now being able to convert that trust into cash. If they trust you, they trust in your offerings, then they'll be able to buy into those offerings, either your service or your product or your initiative. So I said that the first thing is that you need to be customer focused. Second thing is clarity. Clarity is very, very important. Clarity, customer focused. The last thing is that you need to be consistent. It is not what you do once in a while that makes you successful in marketing. It is what you do consistently, and consistency wears out resistance. Thank you for joining me. Stay consistent.